Welcome to SSPTV Community News. I'm Lisa Sugart. Today we're here in Foster Township, and behind me there was a building standing here earlier today, but it has since been razed, and officials who obtained the money to raise that building hope that with the proximity to Route 940 right here in the Freeland-Foster Township area, it will attract a lot of prospective buyers. I'm now joined by Senator David Argall, who represents the 29th Senatorial District, including Foster Township, one of the two lawmakers responsible for the grant money to take down these buildings here. Senator, why was this project such a priority?
I think the biggest part of my mission here in Luzerne County, Carbon County, Schuylkill County, is breathing new life into old towns. And so Representative Cabell and I worked together on a $210,000 grant to take down a very deteriorated old building, working with the township supervisors so that hopefully someday in the near future, someone comes here and puts something up that will be very helpful to the people of the community.
Now this is an LSA grant, a local share account grant. For people who may not be familiar with that, this comes from casino gambling, right? Tell us all about this and how much it involves.
Oh, the Luzerne County does very well with the LSA grants because of the casinos. And so every year we are asked our opinion, where do we get the biggest bang for the buck? And Representative Cabell and I decided that for downtown Freeland, this is a great project.
Now, do you hope whatever goes in here that'll even spur more economic development?
Good things mean more good things, and yes, I believe it will be contagious.
This wasn't an easy process, though, to get where we are here today, right?
The dollars are really competitive, and so yes, that took some work.
What would you want to say to your constituents who see this money coming in and coming into Foster Township now? How proud are you of that?
I am very excited. I've worked in a lot of downtown revitalization efforts in towns large and small. Obviously, Freeland is not a big town, but their downtown means just as much to the people who live here as the people in Hazleton or in the larger communities.
Let's talk about that. You have been a proponent of revitalization for downtown areas. Why is that so important to you?
It's the heartbeat of the community, and we want jobs, we want economic development, we want community development, and when people come in to the heart of the downtown and they see good things happening, they're much more likely to invest and reinvest.
I'm now with State Representative Mike Cabell, who represents the 117th Legislative District. Representative Cabell, it was you and Senator Argall that made today possible. Why was this project important to you?
So when you're looking at funding like this, grant funding, LSA, that kind of thing, you take a look at the communities in a whole and the impact that it could have on the community. And speaking with Senator Argall and discussing, where these dollars could be best spent, this project was a no-brainer. Just in the development that could come in and remediating some of the tanks and some of the other stuff, it was just a no-brainer for us.
So this was basically an older home that was torn down, or two older homes?
Yeah, some older homes, some properties, and some remediation, as I mentioned, of these gasoline tanks that will allow for any sort of development. I know there's some rumors spiraling around, but all good stuff, hopefully, to come here in Foster Township.
And this grant was for how much?
$210,000 to the community.
That's a big chunk of money to come to a municipality, so I'm sure you had to work hard to get that.
It is. This LSA is about as competitive as it gets. We're lucky to have this pot of money. But I have 29 municipalities. The center has many more that are all looking for funding, and this was a really big project, and we're happy we were able to get it done.
And this is really right here with the business district in Freeland, so this is a nice property right here on the corner.
Yeah. This is a perfect storm of where these dollars could really be stretched, and we did this. This opens it up for development and for the community to really benefit beyond just the couple $100,000 that we put into it.
And I had asked the senator as well, I'm sure you're hoping that whatever happens here will spur more economic development. Yeah, that's it. You want these dollars to be spread as long as possible, and projects like this, and like you said, it'll have domino effects. Just by benefiting this corner, it'll continue to benefit down the road and all the way to MMI and up the road here. So that is kind of the idea. You want to stretch your dollar as much as you possibly can. I'm now with John Pavick, who is a supervisor in Foster Township. This is your property here in Foster Township.
Yes, it is. We acquired it.
So tell us, I guess, first of all, what was here and what did it take to get it down?
Well, the property I was in the front here was Heller's Garage for many years. They were here for many years, and we acquired the property because the building caved in, the back of it caved in. It was actually a hazard. So anyway, we acquired it, and acquiring the property, we wanted to clean it up, and we did get a grant for the property for $200,000 to clean up. Finding out there was 8 tanks in the ground that had to come out, which thank God we got them out, and the fee covered getting the tanks out and checking the ground for no contamination, everything, and acquiring the other property that we just took down today. So we're going to try to get this property pad ready and hopefully sell it to somebody that could put a business or something here, you know, in the next year or so. And we plan on doing sidewalking too on that Center Street and that, with some extra money we have, get it lighted for at night. So we're trying our best.
This is a prime location.
Oh, yes, it is. Right when you enter Freeland, no doubt you have to come around the turn here. So whoever comes in here, if you have a business, they're going to see it. leaving or coming into Freeland, you're going to see the business. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. And then whatever does come in here, I'm sure that you're hoping it spurs other interest in other areas.
Yes, definitely. I hope it acquires, you know, more people to come into the town too and everything. It's better for all businesses, you know, and for employment too, for people. So hopefully it's a good thing. And we're trying to do right. We just took another home down up here on Fern Street. We're getting that property ready for sale so we could get that back on the books to get tax revenue out of that too. And that was another dilapidated house too. So like I said, we're trying to clean up.
How tough was this project to get this LSA grant?
It was tough. This is going on over a year, well over a year. We could be on close to 2 years. But they were good to us. They helped us out, which I got to say, they did. And, you know, giving us the grant money and that, which helped us out a lot, there's no doubt. They're very good to us, both.
One last question. I wasn't sure where the line is. Some people might think this is Freeland, but this is Foster Township.
No, this is Foster Township. Foster Township goes right up where MMI is, that's Foster Township. Then the line, it used to be where the railroad used to come through years ago here, okay, and that was the divider between Foster and Freeland Borough. But this is all Foster.